Hey guys, this is QH Freddy, and this is going to be my commentary on this game I played with Cat. So, we always spawn in. I'll go over the runes and masteries. There will be links in the description and on screen in annotations for the runes and masteries. So you can see those. You can see those there. I'll also explain what I did these for. So first for the runes, I took AP Quints, Magic Pen Reds, um, Health Level Yellows, and Magic Resist, Flat Magic Resist Blues. So the reason for this is I just take the AP Quints on pretty much any AP carry because they just give you quite a lot of AP for compared to other stats, like instead of the Magic Pen Quints. The Magic Pen Reds are probably the best value as well for an AP mid. I take health per level yellows because usually I build quite squishy on Cat. So the health helps a lot late game, especially since my main tank items are armor and magic resist. And of course the magic resist blues are good against any mid laner, any AP mid laner that is. So yeah, as far as masteries, I took 15-15-0, taking the magic resist and the health regen out of the defensive trees, so that I can survive in lane better. So here I also started with Rejuve Bead, 2 wards, and 4 pots, and of course the warding trinket. The reason behind this start was because the health regen combines nicely with those masteries I just mentioned, and of course the extra flat magic resist is also really nice. Especially considering that Brand has a lot of early harass. Here you're gonna see I'm gonna tank quite a lot of his damage, which I shouldn't really be doing, but since I do, the masteries help me a lot with that. So this is just normal early game farming for the first few levels. I have to play a bit more passive because Brand's damage is somewhat better than Cat's. I take my E at level 2 so that I can jump around and it's easier to secure minions with it than your W. And it helps me dodge Brand's spells. So Brand's just trying to push me into turret. He's not really getting much CS actually. I have 14 compared to 6. Here Wukong comes in for a gank. But because I already used my E, I couldn't follow up on that, and Brand was also too far away, so I didn't follow up, and he lost quite a lot of health doing that, which wasn't very good on his part. But at least we didn't give over a kill. Also, the early gank helps. It does still help me because Brand lost some more XP and CS there. So you can see here he's slightly behind also because my wave is pushing. And I'm just gonna keep farming until I hit 6 pretty much. So as you can see, I've only used one of my health potions, but I'm still almost at full health from the masteries and the Rejuve bead that I have. He's farming, so he's not gonna provide much jungle pressure, especially to my lane. But I still keep the ward at the top side so I can lean over. So there I jump over Brand's abilities, and I'm able to out-trade him, but he also is out of mana, so he has to back off now. So I'm just gonna push the wave in here. He's gonna come to hold. So I just try and get some harass on him. He can do quite a lot of damage to me because I don't have armor, but he's one level behind, so it shouldn't matter too much. So again, I want to push the lane in a bit. Cat doesn't push very well early on. Here I jump on him. This is a mistake because I want to try and kill him, but I jumped under the tower. And also, I didn't dodge his stun, so I died for that, and that cost me not too much though, so it wasn't too bad for me. And Bran now also has to recall because he's low, and he's of course, as you can see, quite far behind in minions compared to me, which is of course quite bad from him. As far as the other lanes, bot has 1 kill to them, so they should be able to use that advantage they have now. Of course, Tristana is quite weak early on. So here, my ult's up again almost immediately because it has a very low cooldown. So I want to try and look for an opening where I can jump and brand while I have my Q on him. Here I dodge his Q so that I don't get stunned. He at level 6 there, so I don't want to get stunned because otherwise, especially with a minion wave, he can combo me and easily kill me. I'm not sure where Yi is, so I want to stay away, and I don't really lose any CS for backing off there while the last minions die. I make a mistake here. I should have called that Brand had left because Renekton dies for that to Brand, so that's 2 kills on Brand, but he's still very far behind in CS, I think 16. Hasn't been last hitting too well. And I have 54. So here Wukong and I come in for a gank. Shyvana goes into the bush. I know she went into the bush, but I didn't think she had flash. So here I burn my flash and then jump over Brand's Q to get a double kill. I almost get out, but Yi's over here, which is was a good positioning by him. But basically there, what happened was Shyvana was in the bush, so I wanted to wait for my W to be up so I could get a reset again off her without using my ignite and then kill Brand. But instead she flashes, so with her movement speed I have to flash and then I kill her and then kill Brand, which isn't too bad. But it does cost us a kill to Yi. And of course Brand gets an assist for that. But I think we can live with that. So I pick up magic pen boots here for the movement speed so that I can dodge Brand's abilities better, and also I can match his roam because he also picked up the extra movement speed. So here I'm just gonna go back to farming. Brand's really falling behind in CS, which is I think what causes him, the main thing that caused him to lose this. I'm farming quite well, not brilliantly, but okay. I dodge his Q. Wukong comes in for gank here. It was good gank, but I wasn't ready for it. He never said anything. I should have been paying attention better, but that's still okay. It was a good gank. If I'd followed it up, we would have had a kill. So here I burn Brand's flash coming in, and Renekton makes a really good rotation down from top. And he is able to kill Brand and get out alive. That allows me to push in the wave. And Yi has to come mid, of course, to defend. He wants to try and kill me. He actually does get reasonably close. I jump out. He does actually kill me here, so I try to do what I can to kill him, but since my ult was off cooldown. No, my ult was off cooldown, so I maybe could have killed him there. So I misplayed that a bit. So top they get a kill on Shyvana. Good job on their part. Bottom lanes, they have a good advantage now. A kill and an assist on Tristana. She's pretty much even CS with Lucian, but Leona has some extra CS. I of course have to be careful of Annie and her all-in because she does have quite high base damage. We have a decent gold advantage. Quite a big part of it is Bren not having much CS. And of course those 2 extra kills we have over their team. But it's not too big of an advantage. So here I call Mia because Brand left the lane again. I don't see him going top, but I think he gets caught by the wards there. No, we don't see him, but he doesn't rotate all the way up. He comes back mid to get the farm. So bot they kill Annie, and I think they kill Lucian as well. Yep, they kill Lucian. So I'm just calling Grand Mia, and then he comes back to lane. I just try and keep farming. I know Shyvana's in the bush there because I've warded it. So I'm just gonna stay back. Hopefully I don't lose too many creeps for that. No, I only lose a couple of melee, 1 or 2. So here we want to try and set up a rotation. Brand starts moving up top again, but I don't think that's the right way for him to roam. He should be roaming towards bot. But each time he does that, I put more pressure mid so that I can force him back to come back mid, or else he will lose out on a lot of XP. He's starting to catch up on CS, but I'm still double his farm. So I'm gonna put some pressure on him, see if I can make him miss some CS here. So we know Yi's bot, right? No, we don't. I don't think we know he's there. Let's see, can I change it? There, they can see what we see. So we don't see Yi's bot. But they have a fight there, so I start coming down because they kill Wukong's one. I think he solo killed Shyvana there. So here I come in for the gank, flash, use my first combo. I probably should have ulted here, but wait, did I ult? No, I didn't ult, but I wouldn't have been able to kill him. So here we want to run away from Tibbers, but he gets the kill anyway on Leona. I kind of want to stay here to defend it because they can kill the tower, I think. Yeah, if we back they can probably kill the tower. So I stay. I think Yi is in the bush here. Yep. So I'm staying back because I think he's close. He should have stayed. Here I try and all in, but I get stunned. He's left now, so we don't know where he is anymore. I want to go for the kill here, but here's barrier. I get his barrier. That's good. Now bot should be able to get a kill. It's a good time for Dragon because their bottom lane has to back off. But yeah, Leona's doing a nice job there of zoning them away while we take Dragon. To take out the pink ward there, and I want to come back to mid to get the farm. So we're pretty much even on farm at least at this point in the game. Almost 4,000 gold lead. So Wukong comes up to for a gank here. I think no, that's not warded, but the lane's pushed up, so it's not really a good time to gank. So he wants to set up a gank top, but I think that's warded as well. So he just backs off. No, he doesn't. He goes in. They don't get the kill though. He doesn't have to use his ult, so he does quite a lot of damage actually. So here, for the items I'm working towards Abyssal. He comes in for the gank here. Burn Brand's Flash, which is quite good. And I can't really do that much to follow up if Brand flashes. See how we're doing on gold. So I'm 1,000 gold up on Brand. I have 2,000 gold in the bank, so I should back this point. I can probably pick up. I'm not sure what I'd pick up, but
unstoppable.
Yeah. So Yi's top, but we can't see him. But they get a kill, and here comes Yi for the gang. Renekton picks up a kill on Shyvana. Wukong wants to do something bot, he's taking the blue buff. So now that Yi died, I want to try and go in and kill him, but the wave pushes back up before I can do that. Here I think they can get this kill on bot, yep. There you go, kill on bot. Team's doing a good job with rotations. Their team seems to be focusing on too much on the top lane, I think. Both junglers are actually quite fed. So they've all set up good good ganks and counter ganks, but because Wukong's been focusing bot, which was already winning, they were able to snowball into a bigger advantage. So here I'm wasting time in the base. Rand gets the mid tower, allows them to roam, but it also when they roam, I can roam, and I think Cat has better roaming potential than other champions. So he goes top to Necton. I think he gets away here. So I just come back mid to stop it from pushing. No, he doesn't get away. So Shyvana picks up the kill. I leave mid. This shouldn't push, I think. This will stay in the middle, but Tristana's coming up, so she can probably kill it. Brand comes in. Wukong comes in, and they kill him because he's 1v3. Here I go in and get stunned by Brand, so we lose this fight actually. But we lose the tower, of course, and Leona wants to try and get the kill on Shyvana, but she can't. So Brand gets another kill. He's still quite far behind in CS, but he's pretty much caught up as far as his my gold lead. Renekton's behind Shyvana. Wukong's a little bit ahead, and bot lane's of course ahead in our advantage. But because we spent so much time top, now they can rotate mid. So that was a mistake there, rotating top. Probably the better choice would have been for Wukong not to defend that until we came, or for us to just go down to the bottom side. Or maybe pressure mid, because mid tower is pretty low. Of course, I wasted a bunch of time in base, which doesn't help either. So honestly, I came bot here to see if I could make a play, but nothing happened. Bot, so they come rotate mid. That's actually a really good gank defense by Wukong there. Go back to see what happened. So Wukong comes in from behind, sets up a nice ult. Of course, I'm not paying attention, so we might have been able to get some kills 2v4 there, but we couldn't. Renekton rotates from top. We want to see if we can set up a kill here in mid, but instead the enemy team backs off. So here we're just waiting around mid, trying to set up the siege. I ult down into them, dodging Brand's stun, which was quite a good ult for me, and I also managed to get away actually. So that was quite a good fight, and of course my team followed up nicely on it. So now that means we can take the mid tower. I have 2 kills, I think. So 2,000 gold in the bank, putting me again ahead of Brand. I have still quite a big CS lead over him, and everyone else is pretty much even. So we want to try and stay and take the middle inner, take that, and we have to. Here we want to get Dragon, and Renekton wants to go top. I think I should have gone top because he does more damage to the Dragon than I do. But we have good enough ward coverage that we can take that and they don't try and contest it. So here I'm just holding mid, take the CS. I call for help here because I know they're going to rotate mid again. And because bot lane didn't back earlier, they have to back, which costs us some time. Wukong sitting down here, wants to set up a gank. It's a good ult on his part, but not very good on my part. We still get the kill on Brand, though, with Wukong's second rotation of abilities. Now, Brand flashed there, which is the thing was I waited too long, and then Brand, which gave Brand the time to flash. So if I'd followed up, I probably wouldn't have needed to ignite there, but at least we got the kill. So here we want to rotate top, get mid pushing first, and then of course rotate top to take the top tower. Top tower's pretty low already, and Wukong's was clearing his jungle. Here just wait in the bush for my team, and I'll let them take it because I don't have much damage on it. So here the enemy team split up. Yi is in the mid lane, and I split off from my team because I want to be able to respond when Yi comes down and see it before it happens. So here we really should just back off because we have no vision on them, and Yi went missing from the river at mid lane. So we rotate back mid and group. And here I want to set up a push that's a good ult from Leona. And there I get the kill on Annie and Brand while Wukong's zoning very nicely there. I want to try and get this kill on Lucian, but my abilities weren't up. I put down the ward. I don't know why that ward's on this side. That was a completely stupid idea. So we gave over a bunch of kills to them. We didn't really get much out of diving. So that was a bad mistake. Here, Tristana almost kills Yi, but he doesn't. And Leona stays around and she dies eventually. So we're kind of throwing our lead. We still have 5k gold lead. So it's not disastrous, but still a misplay on our part. They turn to Dragon, but we took Dragon earlier, so again, I think the best way for us to play this is just to keep team fighting mid until we can get that inhib turret, because we have very good team fights, especially considering like the AoE CC we have and the quite heavy damage, and then I have my reset so I can put onto that. So here we want to set up a set up something. They don't have any vision, but they seem to know we're there because they're pinging it. So Wukong sits in this bush. Yi's coming around here. Now, when Yi's gonna walk back in here, and when Wukong sees that, he comes out, sets up quite a good ult there. I come back and ult their front line instead, because that's where I could get my resets. I don't think I actually ulted for my first reset, so I kept my ult so that I could use it later. I get 2 kills, and we're trying to kite back and get some damage, but then Leona wants to re-engage, but we don't have the opportunity. Even though there's 4 of us, we're too low, so we really just have to back off at this point. And of course the lanes are pushing against us, so here the best move for us is again to just fall back and use that advantage we have. So here I just clear mid again. This might not be that good of a usage of my time, because it would have just stayed in the middle. Although I got some extra farm, it means that I'm gonna get back to my team later. So for items, I finish my Randuins. I like getting quite tanky items on Cat, because if you don't survive, you're pretty much useless. So by taking the more tanky items, I can guarantee my survival and then get the resets. And even though I don't have as much damage, I can still put out quite a lot of damage because I have DFG and with the other items I have. I think it's actually just a better build path for if you're ahead. So here they're grouping mid, so we want to come back and group mid. Leona's still in base, so we have to wait for them to come out. You see them, they're trying to set up some either a trap or just to rotate top. So we're just gonna wait mid until we can completely group. So here we want to try and set up another fight. But they put the ward here, so that makes it a bit harder for Wukong to jump in. Top lane's pushing against us, but bot lane's pushing in our advantage, so we want to clear top. If they respond to bottom, we can go to Baron, but instead they just choose to stay mid, which is probably the right decision on their part. Now because Wukong went top, they can obviously see that. They want to try and set up and engage. And he only hits Leona with her stun. So that wasn't a very good ult, so we can disengage. We used to stun as ult, but they blew they blew all of their ults other than Shyvana's. So here, Shyvana wants to engage on me. I flash out, let my tanks take the damage. I zone Yi off, and then I jump in to the squishies to get my resets. And my ult's up, leave it channeling, and kill Yi after his ult finished. So that was pretty much our team fight coming together, because we just have very strong CC and quite a lot of damage, and we're also ahead, so the fight was reasonably well played on our part. 5 for 2. I think we can take this tower here. We want to take the inhib. I think we should be able to get it. To get the inhib, and then we have to back off. Here we want to try and take the bot tower because that's pushed in. But Lucian makes the right move here and rotates to the bottom lane. And this fight here, I misplay that because I shouldn't have ulted because Lucian hadn't used his dash. So we just have to back off. and go back to a safe place to recall. And go back to base. So they group again mid because the inhib's pushing that. Wukong goes to get the top. And here we just rotate to the top lane because we've got the inhibitor in mid. Now that Brand's mid, we try and set up a fight, but no one's there near Renekton, so we can't follow up on him. And he loses a lot of his health and has to back. So what he should have done is he should have just followed Wukong and went top. Here I want to do the blue buff. I jumped to the blue buff with a ward I put down, so I can get to Wukong quicker. But we can't really do anything here because we're missing one of our teammates, and we're also too split up. We shouldn't be split up like this. So I'm just waiting here. I see Shyvana comes up, so she comes to check the Baron. She tries to ult out. I use my Randuin slow. And Wukong gets the kill, which gets me the reset. And then I get 2 resets. Where am I? Here. So this is pretty much the game-winning fight then. Because what happens... So, Shyvana comes here. She uses her ult to try and get away. I use my slow and ult so that I can keep her in my ult for longer. Here, I'm staying near the back. And he doesn't use a flash. And I get my resets from killing Annie. And then the second reset from Shyvana dying. He flashes out. I can take the kill on him because he's still within range of my ult, and that pretty much wins us the game there. So basically, this game consisted of us getting a good advantage early on, using that advantage to snowball some good rotations because the enemy team wasn't able to take out a bunch of our turrets. We get 2 more kills just as the game ends and finish the game. So we were able to snowball our advantages better, and of course because Wukong's very powerful jungler at the moment, we were able to use that and his damage to allow me to get resets. And of course our bot lane was reasonably far ahead of theirs for most of the game. So we just had a lot of advantages that we built up early, and then we kept rotating and making good rotations, good plays around the map. And even if we misplayed a couple of them, we team fought well at the end of the game, caught people out of position, and won the game from there.